Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, my great honorable to my English teacher and all of my beloved friends. Before I start, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Aninda Nugrah Uthamy as a representative of class 11 Social Science 1. First of all, let us praise and thank to the presence of Allah Almighty for the abundance of grace and the joy we are still given health and long life until now. Not forgetting the salawat and greetings we pour out to the Prophet Muhammad, who has brought us out of the dark, the ages to the era of bright light today, namely Islam. May we all get interaction on the end. Amin. Teenagers, emotional and attitude should be able to manage it, either by their parents or themselves. Otherwise, they will slip down to the negative thing like drug, gangster, and others. There are many ways to balance the teenagers' emotional, for example, sport, music, karate, and others. Ladies and gentlemen, teenager age is a tumultuous time. At this time, mood can be very easily changed. Change in mood which drastically on this teenager often because of the burden of homework, schoolwork, or daily activities at home. In terms of self-awareness, teenagers experience dramatic change in their self-awareness. They are very vulnerable to other people's opinions because of they assume that everyone else always admired or criticize them as they admire or criticize themselves. Teenagers tend to consider themselves very unique and even believe that their uniqueness will end with success and fame. For example, a young woman willing to spend much time in front of the mirror for makeup, while the young man will be more likely to exercise in order to make the ideal body that will be able to attract to the attention of the woman. Teenagers' emotional and attitude should be able to be managed either by their parent or themselves. Otherwise, they will slip down to the negative thing like drug, gangster, and others. There are many ways to balance the teenagers' emotional, for example, sport, music, karate, and others. My dear beloved friends, generally teenagers are eager to get more attention from friends and parents. Because of that, they often doing something that sometimes make their parents upset. The way out that can be taken is to provide advice that is easy to understand and to be patient with them. Ladies and gentlemen, listen carefully. In this opportunity, I also want to share about anything that can bring negative effect to teenagers. First thing is technology. What is the problem with technology? If we talk about technology, it's not far with the internet. Then, what is the problem with internet? Of course, everybody now. Every single day, every none of the teenagers do not touch this technology. For example, every day we use gadget, internet browsing, and social network. Nobody can deny that those technology have a lot of positive things, but most of the teenagers are misuse of this technology. For example, they are watching the video that is not good for them. They are reading many articles that is not giving any positive thing. Teenagers tend to try something new. They will try whatever they find it from the internet. So, this will influence their mentality and attitude and mostly on the negative side. Second thing is environment. This environment takes a very significant part for the mental development. Bad environment can influence bad mental and attitude to the teenagers. Causing good environment and friend will be the best way to create good mental and attitude to the teenagers. Ladies and gentlemen, by knowing the characteristic of the emotional and attitude of the teenagers, hopefully we can manage and prevent from the bad habits such as drug, narcotic, smoking, and other harmful things. For the sake of their future, this is everybody's responsibility to do it. My beloved friends, listen carefully. The fact is, staying away from juvenile delinquency is not an easy task to do. We should bear it when some of our friends say that we are outdated, geeky, or being bullied. Let us keep this in mind. Drugs or any other juvenile delinquency activities will destroy our life. Juvenile delinquency is hard to be eliminated, but we can overcome that if we are motivated to stay away from those harmful actions. Let us fill our teenage life with positive activities that will be beneficial for family, nation, and our beloved country. Last but not least, I would like to thank for the time and attention. I apologize if there are any mistaken, and I really open for the critique and suggestion in order to make my better future. Hopefully it's useful for all of us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning.